This project started with an opportunity from Great River Energy to provide grant assistance for electric vehicle funding for unique projects in our service area. And one of my responsibilities is working with the cities throughout the county, and through our relationship with the city of Eagan and the Eagan Police Department, we came up with the idea of electrifying an Eagan squad car.
Well, we're really excited about this partnership with the Eagan Police Department. We think there's a lot that can be learned both by the department and by us as an electric cooperative. For our perspective, we hope to learn how and when electricity is used from a charging perspective, when they need to charge it, how much electricity it takes when they do charge the vehicle.
This allowed us a way to test it to see if it was applicable for police needs and if it would function for us throughout the winter, summer, or the busy summer nights where we're running for 20 hours. Will this thing make it? Because our vehicles have to be dependable in a suburban community because we rely on them to get us where we need to go.
A single charge would get us through a full day. However, I always made it part of my day to either complete reports or take my lunch break at the police department where I could plug it in. When I typically started my day, the vehicle will be charged to 90%, which is where we had it capped at. I would drive for roughly 6 hours. It would get down to between 50 and 35%. I'd then go back to the police department, either do my reports, have lunch, whatever the case may be, plug it in for about an hour. That would get me back up to right around 80%, and that'd be plenty for me to finish off the shift.
Well, I think the biggest thing that we were trying to accomplish with this project was really to try to determine, was there actually a way in which we can infuse electric vehicles into law enforcement? And then also try to get an understanding on what the impact of fuel savings would be versus electrical expenses.
We've saved about $5,500 over 1 year in comparison to a fuel squad car. Our officers that have been assigned it have also trained on it at our training for pursuit driving and pursuit termination techniques, and they're just blown away on the track. It crushes everything.
As far as comparison to traditional vehicles, as far as speed goes, it's not even comparable. This thing is very fast and a lot of fun to drive in a police setting. The only negative comparison that I would have is it's a little bit smaller back seat, which isn't necessarily a problem for me, but some of the people that I met along the way didn't necessarily like that. This was an absolute blast engaging the public with. I don't think people really anticipated the reception and the response that we would get to driving this vehicle. I talked to literally dozens of people every day that just wanted to talk about the squad car, and I talked to hundreds of people over the course of my time driving this that were just genuinely interested in learning about the vehicle, learning about how it came to be at the police department, learning how we felt about it. The community engagement of this vehicle is well worth everything that the mechanics went through to set it up, everything that the city went through to get it. The community engagement aspect of this car was a lot of fun.